Come on, defense. Let's go. Purge squad. Purge squad. Yeah, them boys coming to get you, they gon' hit you. When they hit you, guaranteed they gon' split you. Purge squad. Purge squad. Yeah, them boys coming to get you, they gon' hit you. When they hit you, guaranteed they gon' split you. I'm purging in this bitch like an animal. Yeah, I be beastin'. Here I be feasting. Yeah, we be eating. Call me Big C then. What we play on defense. When you step up on the field, better prepare for the slaughter. Someone call his mom, his wife, and his daughter. Cause we hitting hard. Like some hitters, knocking at your starters. Only send out the real ones that don't bother. Now you looking scared and you nervous. Linebackers point them out, D-line air them out. Might as well send out your punt team, bring out our offense. When the defense clocked in, we be killing it. Byron Jones gone, Jeff Heath gone. Who we got left? We screaming next man up, ha, ha, next man up. Any one of y'all step across that line of scrimmage, we gon' light your ass up. Purge squad, purge squad. Yeah, them boys coming to get you, they gon' hit you. When they hit you, guaranteed they gon' split you. Purge squad, purge squad. Yeah, them boys coming to get you, they gon' hit you. When they hit you, guaranteed they gon' split you. Somebody, please send out the stretcher. We gonna need some help up off the field. Hit you so hard, make you disappear like David Copperfield. Purging, we scratching out your name. Pads on, helmet on, but up under that, how strong be your frame? Offense, think they got our numbers up. Don't worry about our defense. If we playing zone, if we running man, whole squad full of killers. Something what you call insane. Yeah, we coming for your head. Zombies in the building, all we want is brains. It don't matter what your colors are, you gon' leave bloody, 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 bloody red. We done came, we done saw, we done conquered. Hey, guy in the zebra suit, you should probably call a doctor. And when they check them out, don't forget a small thing called concussion protocol. Ha, ha, ha. Purge squad, purge squad. Yeah, them boys coming to get you, they gon' hit you. When they hit you, guaranteed they gon' split you. Purge squad, purge squad. Yeah, them boys coming to get you, they gon' hit you. When they hit you, guaranteed they gon' split you. Purging in the bitch like an animal. See a lot of weakness in the NFL. I got that anecdote. Bust your head open like a cantaloupe. Purging in the bitch like an animal. See a lot of weakness in the NFL. I got that anecdote. Bust your head open like a cantaloupe. We done came, we done saw, we done conquered. We done came, we done saw, we done conquered. We done came.
What's up with you guys? It's your boy West Coast. Yo, in 2020, I've teamed up with my hot boy, Jalen Smith, number 54, to bring you guys some of the most exclusive eyewear known to man. CEV. I mean, everybody's wearing them. Make sure you guys go over to CEVcollection.com today and use promo code CEV West Coast to get yourself a hot boy discount today. What's up with you guys? It's your boy West Coast. Yo, in 2020, I've teamed up with my hot boy, Jalen Smith, number 54, to bring you guys some of the most exclusive eyewear known to man. CEV. I mean, everybody's wearing them. Make sure you guys go over to CEVcollection.com today and use promo code CEV West Coast to get yourself a hot boy discount today. What's up with you guys? What's up with you guys? It is your boy West Coast, and we live in the building, man. And man, are we ready to get ready? Are y'all ready to get ready for these Rams, man? Let's do this, man. We have survived the inevitable offseason, the dreaded offseason. I know it's like the plague, man. The offseason is almost like the plague, man, because some of us don't make it, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I had more friends, but it's all good. The ones that were supposed to make it made it, man. And and look, we got a special guest in the building, man. He hated when I call him a special guest, but it is what it is, man. Look, we got Boss Cowboy in the building, man. What's up with you, man?
Man, what's up, man? How you doing, West Coast?
Shoot, man, I'm doing good. Whoa, that was loud. Didn't mean to have that too loud. There you go. Had to hit him with a little crowd noise, man. Man, we got Boss Cowboy, man. What's up with you, man? Are you ready to talk these Rams, brother?
Oh yeah, let's go. Yeah, cause this Rams, the thing that's looking like already like really, really foggy, and
Boss, you're distorted.
I'm not buying it.
You're distorted, boss.
What about now?
You sound like Barry White.
Oh, hold on.
It's all good. Well, hey, man, it's all good. But, hey, man, you know, what we're going to be talking about tonight is we're going to do like a little in-depth discussion of this Rams 3-4 defense against, I call them the Great Wall. Not because they are great, but because I want them to have the expectations. I mean, if you guys just putting expectations out there, why not put some expectations on this offensive line? You know what I'm saying? So against the Great Wall, man. So that's what we're going to be talking tonight. And then tomorrow we're going to hit it right back. And we're gonna hit you guys right back with another show tomorrow, and we're gonna talk about this offense, man. So I just want to shout out everybody that's in the comments right now, man. Let me get out shout out to my boy Patrick. What's up with you, man? What's up with you, my boy Patrick Green? I see you. What up with you, E Kush? I see you, man. Shout out to my boy Renell. He said knock the dust off that mic. Hey, you know that's it's how it be sometimes when you don't use it for a long time. Hey, shout out to my boy Kevo, Bandman Kevo, already hitting that start button. Hey, man, I want to let y'all know something too. Is
the great.
Had to hit y'all with the alarm. Had to hit you with the alarm code real quick. But yo, man, tonight, man, for the top star giver, you guys know I always like putting a little something back for what you always give back to West Coast. So tonight, man, I have now the picture itself is not this big. It is about it's like a 12 by 14. I got a 12 by 14 autograph picture. My boy Jalen Smith sent it to me. I got him out today, and it says Jalen Smith. Hashtag CEVY, because you guys know today is Tuesday. I got my CEVs right here. So the top star giver is going to be going home with this autograph pick. My boy Jalen Smith autographed it. It's a 10, I think it's a 12 by 14, so it's actually a pretty nice size picture. And then, yo, right there beside him, why? Because I'm going to tell you guys the shares are equally as important as a star, man. Why? Because the shares is what actually put this out there into the nation, man. So I appreciate you. You guys are like the Trojan horse that go out there. So this is what I'm saying, man. Since my boy Larry Allen, since he was like the Trojan horse for the Dallas Cowboys, he just opened up so much stuff for the Cowboys. Well, I felt that it was just necessary tonight. This is what we're going to do. The top sharer, the top person who does the most shares, West Coast is going to be sending you out this Larry Allen Senior Bowl card. This ain't even no rookie card because this is before he was even in the NFL. This is his Senior Bowl card, his Draft Day 94 card, man. So it's just something I had in my collection. You guys already know, man, I'm not about hogging stuff. I'm about putting it back out there in the nation. So I just want to let you guys know that I appreciate you guys for all you guys' support. And, man, we about to get it popping. So remember, top star giver tonight is going home with the autographed Jalen Smith America team picture. And then the top share is going home with the Senior Bowl Larry Allen. Let's go, man. Let's go, man. So, yo, boss, let me hear something, man. You're muted, brother. You're muted. Hey, a.k.a.
Shout out to obviously CV for autographing that, man, and being a sponsor of the show, and obviously giving back to the people that's been supporting West Coast Cowboy for a long time. So, yeah, I mean, it's a very beautiful thing there, my brother.
Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I don't have to, I mean, you don't gotta have a lot of friends as long as you got good friends. You feel me? And that's how I feel it. You feel me? Like as long as I got some good friends. Because one thing I love about my boy, my family over there at CEV, man, is anytime I hit them up and I say, hey, man, I want to do this, I want to do that, they always reciprocate and put something in the mail and be like, all right, West Coast, let's get it popping, man. So, like, shout out to CEV, man, because you know they definitely family, and shout out to them for sponsoring the page for the second season. We on our second season, yo. You know what I'm saying? You know how players, when they be all excited, they be like, yeah, no, second season, you know what I'm saying? But, hey, man, second season with CEV, so, you know, let's do this, man. Shout out to them over there. Got the CEVs on my face right now. You know what I'm saying? But, yo, we about to be talking about this Rams defense tonight. this Rams defense tonight. So everything that you have ever wanted to ever want to know about these Rams defense, that's what they're about to talk about tonight. Boss, they saying that you is hella low, so if you can adjust it a little bit to get yourself up, that will be
I'm on a 90. I don't think I can get any higher. Hey, man, I'm going to just talk louder. Y'all, that's what I'll do. I'll just talk louder.
I mean, you lightweight sound clear to me. I mean,
yes, I mean, to me, I feel clear, but hey.
he said, I feel clear. You crazy. He said, I feel clear. All right, man, I got all my levels up. It's about as good as I can get them, man. All right, let me go. Here we go back. Let's get back over here to these comments, man. Let's get to these comments, man. Yeah, man. Hey, man, I'm just so excited to have my boy on here, man. It's been a minute. My boy said can't. Okay, we got it, y'all. Hey, he just said something a couple minutes ago, so y'all let me know if you can hear him or not. Hey, shout out to everybody that is in the comments currently right now. Shout out to everybody that's in the Star Nation. Appreciate you. Shout out my boy Kevin for the 115 stars, man. Let's get into this. Man. Shout out to my boy Tim. I see you. He says we can't double team Donald. At least we can't do it all day. You know what I'm saying? But let's jump right into this, man. Let's jump right into this. These Cowboys versus the Rams, man. So I've already I think the number one most glaring thing about this Rams defense of anything is this, they have this guy. I like to call him Baby Jesus. You know what I'm saying? I like to call him Baby Jesus because there's just not too many people that can just do what he did. You know what I'm saying? It's only one person that did what Jesus did. And I just feel like Aaron Donald, man, when he is on that defensive line, yes, he is a difference maker. So we're going to start off with Aaron Donald, man. Last year, Aaron Donald, as PFS, was ranked the number one player, the number one defensive player in the entire league, and he was ranked the number 2 overall player in the entire league. You know what I'm saying? That is some accolades. Something else about a guy named Aaron Donald in that 3-4 defense. Then I'm going to tell you something else that's also pretty amazing for him. You want to know total domination? This guy has led in every defensive statistic since becoming a Los Angeles Ram. There's only been 1 year where he did not lead them in sacks, but he was actually number 2 in sacks. You know what I'm saying? So this is definitely their guy that they go to, when they need a big play, man. So, and we remember what Aaron Donald, did in that playoff game. But I want to talk about a little bit of Aaron Donald, man, because I think the number one big concern when people hear about Aaron Donald is the first thing they want to say is, oh my God, hey, shout out to my boy James with the 2,500 stars. Hey man, the first thing they want to say, Boss Cowboy, is, oh my God, we're gonna have to double team him. Boss Cowboy, I want to know, man, right out the gate, man. You know what I'm saying? Right out the gate. And I know some people wondering, like, hey, where Boss been? Who cares? He's here now. Thank you, Jesus. I hope this sound effects ain't too loud.
Do I have a witness?
Oh, it was too loud. There you go. Anyway, let's go, Boss. What are your thoughts on Aaron Donald, man?
I mean, Aaron Donald has really never done anything to us. I think because, fortunately, we have so many great guys in the interior that we've been able to find ways to neutralize him. Like the way that he goes off on a normal basis on most teams has never really been the case with us. Like I just dare anybody to kind of think back and ask yourself, when has he taken over a game against Dallas? It has not happened. The biggest highlight of his whole life versus Dallas, and I'm just being honest, even with Looney being there, right? Because Looney has faced him before, right? Shout out to Looney, right? That helps us a lot that he's faced him before.
That fear is gone.
Even going against his biggest highlight was the win on the 4th and 1. That's it.
Yeah.
You can't say any really thing else about him versus us. Now, versus the league, he's something to be reckoned with, and my major concern would be him shooting a gap, but with Williams and Looney. But as long as if he's trying to anywhere else, I feel very good about our ability to be able to limit him. Now, watching All or Nothing, he does seems to have a super another motor, which I hope is impossible. There is a risk, in my opinion, West Coast. It's just the fact that everybody has not had the preseason to gel, which is then advantage him. But in terms of his history with us, I feel good about us neutralizing him, honestly.
Yeah. Hey, turn your gain down a little bit. Turn the gain down in your on your microphone. And that's gonna help. That's gonna help us out a little bit. But I got you up louder, so you're Gucci, man. There's so many people in the comment box that's so excited to see my boy Boss Cowboy back in the building, man. I'm gonna tell you this right now. If you really are a Boss Cowboy fan, let me see it, man. Here go the Boss Cowboy Cash App right here. Just like you guys are supporting with them stars, man. Just like you guys are supporting with those stars. I'm gonna tell you guys right there, the top star giver or the top Cash App for my boy Boss Cowboy up here will be eligible either way. So I want to let you know, doesn't matter where you send it to. If you're the top on either one, I'm gonna be taking care of you. And that Cash App is Boss Cowboy Sports. So make sure if you a real Boss Cow supporter, support my boy because he about to give us some stank tonight. And we back, baby. We back. Let's go, man. You know what I'm saying? You got Big Boy and Andre 3000 up in this piece. Let's go, man. Let's go. You feel me? You got UGK, you know what I'm saying? Pimp C and my boy Pimp and Bun B.
Hey, man.
You know what I'm talking about?
Hey.
You know what I'm talking about? You got Snoop.
Ball, MJ, man.
A-Ball MJG up in this piece, you know what I'm saying?
You got Tupac and
my boy Snoop, you know what I'm saying? You got Snoop and Trey up in this piece.
You got it all, man. You got Willie Nelson and his son. I got it all going on right now.
Yeah, man. Let's get it popping, man. Let's get it popping. So yeah, so that was just to go over. That was kind of just to go over that. Just the first. Let's just talk about this 3-4 defense. I'm gonna go ahead and go off. I'm gonna give off the projected starters this week. At your left defensive end, you got Michael Brookers. At your nose tackle, you're gonna have Sebastian Joseph Day. At right defensive end is going to be Aaron Donald. Let's start right there, man, that defensive line. My boy Brookers is a guy that they are looking to have a kind of like an uptick season this year. Last year he had 34 solo tackles. He had 3 sacks coming out of LSU. He was a first-round pick, man. He was their first-round pick from 20. He was a first-round pick from 2012. You know what I'm saying? So he's been in the league for a minute now here. You know what I'm saying? But they are definitely looking for him to make an impact on this game, man. So, you know, just on that 3-4, man, what are your just to break into this conversation, boss? What are your thoughts on this? The Cowboys offensive line facing this 3-4 defense. What are your thoughts on that?
Man, to be all the way honest, man, when I look at us just matchup-wise from the trenches all the way to the secondary, it's exponentially edged Dallas, right? Now, like, be honest, West Coast, without preseason, does it feel a little bit funky, right? Like, just a little bit, because usually by this time, we have some data and we got at least a little bit of a smell. The last smell that we really had of the players was last year, and me and you smart enough not to just trust last year's film. So much can change in 8 months. People's careers can actually, like, literally decline in 8 months. But on paper, right? Just being all the way honest in analysis. Man, we can do really what we want to them, man. We can attack them through the air. We can attack them on the ground. So when it comes to their 3-4, especially when we just kind of looking at it, how we really have to, you know, do analysis right now, which is name analysis. We don't really have real tape. The tape starts this week.
Yeah.
But on paper, we should honestly start off 35-40 Berg on these boys.
Yeah. Hey, boss, let me get you to undo your mic one more time for me, man, because it's crackling bad. But, yeah, man, my boy says he sounds a little bit better. Okay, we're going to go one more time. We're going to be good. But, hey, man, that's really, really, one thing I also love about this, too, is this, man. You got to think like this. Our team, our Cowboys, we have been practicing a 3-4 defense basically all year. I mean, in this offseason. Shout out my boy David with the 400 stars. We've been practicing this 4-3. Why? Because we have been a part of our team is going to be, we're going to be switching to the 3-4 defense. So this isn't going to be something that this offense is going to be, you know, not used to. But I will say this, man, it's going to be a little different. Why? Because now my boy Joe Looney is going to have he's going to have someone sitting over him the entire game. You know what I'm saying? So when I said, you know, you guys remember when I said that, you know, this cannot be a game where Joe Looney, you know, is losing 60 to 70% of the time. This for sure got to be one of those games. Like my boy Joe Looney, in order for us to be, you know, to ever get to that second level, he's going to have to match some intensity. I mean, there's going to have to be some times where I'm not going to say he has to beat Aaron Donald or, you know what I'm saying, but there's going to have to, I mean, not even Aaron Donald because it'll be my boy, it'll be the youngster he'll be sitting in front of him. it'll be my boy Sebastian Joseph Day. But I mean, when they slide over, man, you know, they're gonna have to make sure, you know what I'm saying, that they're able to contain him and don't allow him to just 100% just wreck this game. You know what I'm saying? But I actually love him being listed as I love him being listed as a right defensive end too, simply because that lets me know that he'll probably be playing against who? Like, who you think? Like, he'll be over there with my boy Zach Martin then, right?
Yeah, if he's playing on the right side, no, that's gonna be Tyron.
Yeah, that's Tyron Smith. I mean, so yeah, Tyron Smith. So I mean, that's a
So, and Tyron first, that's neutralization. You know, the only person that is like scary is Aaron Donald. And this is the perfect game. And you might have to carry me a little bit, West Coast, if my sound tripping. But I'm going to say it like this. This is the perfect game for Cam Irving to get his feet wet.
Yeah.
This is the perfect game. We all want him to get his first game bugs out now. This is the game for him because after this, it's going to get much harder. You know, and Cam Irving, that's the secret smelly sauce that's scary, that can wake you up, that, you know, because that's a major risk. And the beautiful thing about Cam is the fact that he will at least not be protecting that blind side.
Yeah.
So Cam has me very nervous. You know, going against their defense, but everybody else I feel very secure about.
Yeah, man. That's the basis of what I've been saying too. You know what I'm saying? We got to figure this out because they saying they flat out can't hear you, man. Just that mic, just a little bit, man. But yeah,
Let me see.
it's all good. Talk right now. You gotta dust that mic. Yeah, then my boy said, dust that dirt off that mic, boy. Now you're muted. Hello? Say something real quick, boss. But yeah, man. Either way, man. When I'm gonna get my boy Boss back up here in a little bit, man. But yeah, man. He said couldn't hear him. Cam who? Keep talking about Cam Irvin. Cam Irvin we got from the Kansas City Chiefs. And just talking about, you know, this is a game that, you know, I think this is, I mean, I know my boy Boss said, you know, it gets worse after this. But to be honest with you, man, I don't think it can get too much worse than having Aaron Donald, you know what I'm saying, sitting in front of you. So, I mean, it's like the one-on-one matchup is going to be very, very crucial, I think, for this Dallas Cowboy defense. You know what I'm saying? Because with this 3-4 defense, it's gonna allow for there to be a lot of one-on-ones. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm not a really, really big on just coming out a game and just flat out just double teaming someone. The reason why is because when you double team someone, you literally take an offensive player out of the game. Why? Because they're now assigned to this player. And to be honest with you, man, that is actually a good game plan, like to get double team. Why? So that your youngsters and these other guys can actually go in there and eat. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, that's why I said that, like, for me, like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not disrespecting Aaron Donald. I know exactly who he is. And shout out to what Boss said about him not, you know, being the biggest, you know, not being the biggest, having the biggest games against the Cowboys. But I will say this, man, I'm going to make Aaron Donald earn it first. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm definitely going to make him earn it first. You know what I'm saying? Let me hear something, Boss. Let me see if you sound a little bit better now. You still muted.
What about now?
Go ahead.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
I mean, yeah, that sounds better. Can y'all hear him? Y'all let me know if y'all can hear him. Hey, you guys, I appreciate you guys for hitting that star button. You guys remember, regardless of the audio's tripping or not, top star givers going home with the autographed Jalen Smith Americans team. I'll be sending this out. It's a 10 by 14. It's a 10 by 12, so it's a pretty nice size, big picture. And then the top sharer is going home with the Larry Allen rookie card. It's just my way of saying I appreciate you guys. So yo, man. So the next thing I wanted to kind of talk about, man, was, man, the infamous, I think the second biggest name that you want to talk about when you get on this team is, a guy that the Dallas Cowboys were rumored to draft at some point. You know what I'm saying? And that was in 2016. Now, the Cowboys say it was Zeke all the way, but I've heard some rumors here and there that there was a possibility. But I ain't gonna lie, when you look back on their careers, I know the Dallas Cowboys are definitely excited that they drafted Ezekiel Elliott versus drafting. Shout out my boy David with the 1,000 stars. I know they're definitely excited at the fact that they drafted Ezekiel Elliott over Jalen Ramsey, but that does not dictate how good of a talented cornerback this young man is. Now I'm gonna tell you guys, to me, like Jalen Ramsey is the type of guy that, like, you know what I'm saying, that like teams just 100% just stop going at and stop throwing at. So it's like, there will be times where he don't get his hands on the ball, but Jalen, he stays in that trail technique so long, man, that if you throw the ball, I think, and if he plays against a team that's going to be throwing the ball excessively, man, I think he's going to at least get a hand on the ball. And you got to remember this, man, this is also going to be a contract year for Jalen Ramsey. So for Jalen Ramsey, man, the best way for a corner to get paid in the NFL is to shut down top receivers. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you got to kind of be known for. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be able to say, when I played this wide receiver, this person did this. You know what I'm saying? And more importantly, you want to get better stats than Byron Jones had from last year. Why? Because Byron Jones is the highest paid corner at $16 million. And I'm pretty sure Jalen Ramsey thinks that he's better than Byron Jones. So I'm pretty sure he's going to want like an $18, $19 million contract. So this year, I know for a fact, Jalen Ramsey is going for picks, man. He got to get his hands on the ball. You know what I'm saying? And then secondly, man, he is going to be going against matchups. So, man, Boss Cowboy, I want to know, what are your thoughts on Jalen Ramsey versus Amari Cooper, man? What do you think this defense is going to be able to do with him, man?
Man, I think Cooper honestly should be the decoy. Like, and I'm not just saying that Cooper want to win, but why force it? Like, when you look at the other matchups, I would just basically favor the number 2 and the number 3 receiver. This is the perfect, this is like the perfect game to feature Lamb. I would let Cooper get all that attention, but I would target as my primary receivers and perimeter weapons, obviously Gallup and Lamb. That would be my plan here. My 3 go-to guys will literally be Zeke this game, Lamb, and Gallup. And Cooper would just have to just outright dominate Jalen, and likely that's not going to happen, just to be honest. I'm not saying Jalen is that good, but he's really, really good to the point to where Cooper would make plays if you forced it. You would. But I wouldn't even force it. Just have a safe game, and the safest game is to target the obvious weaker matchups.
Yeah. Yeah, man. And, Nathaniel, I don't know, his mic is tripping, but we still pushing. Don't trip. If you can hear it, dictate, we'll fix it on the next show. Don't trip. You know what I'm saying? Don't even trip, man. Just know we pushing forward. As long as you can hear it, we good. We gonna have producer G on here, and we gonna fix it, and we gonna get it straight. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My boy said, Nathaniel said, your mic still need adjusting from last time. But don't trip. That just let me know who been on the show and who ain't been on the show. But I mean, that's one thing. Like I said, I saw that Von Miller's out for the season. You know what I'm saying? But this is what I say. This is what I would say if I'm my offense is a little. I like the decoy on Cooper. That's something that I've kind of been talking about this week too. Has been saying that in a game like this, that this will probably be a game. It's kind of like Shaq. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of times, like, Shaq would just be a decoy. You know what I'm saying? Kobe would be a decoy. These great players would be decoys. And then other younger players or other players would just go off. You know what I'm saying? And I honestly think that's part of the reason why the Dallas Cowboys, if you notice, man, they ain't really been saying much about Amari Cooper. And considering you paid him more money than you've ever played an offensive weapon, like, bro, we ain't never gave nobody no $20 million a year. The only person getting paid like that is Dak. Like, the triplets, we love them. We ain't giving no $20 million. Michael Irvin never got no $20 million check from Jerry Jones. Never in his life. You know what I'm saying? And we just, like, I think, to be honest with you, I could imagine the Dallas Cowboy media being told by Jerry Jones and the organization, yo, we ain't really talking about Coop. Why? Well, I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. Because why? Because we gonna decoy him out, and then, because this is my thing too. I think since Jalen Ramsey is trying to get paid, bro, he's going to be on Cooper the whole game. So you can zero that out. Whoever have the best play. But this is one thing I will say, Dak, you got to throw at Jalen Ramsey. You got to throw him. You got to throw at him. You got to throw at him. The reason why you got to throw at him is because you got to earn that respect, man. What if he having an off year? You know what I'm saying? You feel me? What if his baby mama slapped him in the face before he came to work?
Excellent point. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? His baby mama slapped him in the face. What if he got served with a child support notice right before he came into work, right before he hit the field? He like, dang, man, how that new check gonna look with 33% missing in California with the highest child support rate? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, all types of stuff could happen. You know what I'm saying?
Good point. Yeah, and Jalen, I mean, listen, like when it comes down to quickness, you know to go with Cooper, especially when Jalen already showing homage to him. Like let's be honest, Ramsey don't like route runners, man.
Nope.
He don't like explosive route runners. He gonna do better on a possession type.
He gonna get frustrated.
Yeah, but a guy that's just elite quick, edge quickness, you know, and that's Cooper's game. So Cooper, you right, you did right on that. Like just really treat him like he in the other corner on that matchup.
Yeah, and the reason, and I'm gonna tell you,
because
I'm gonna tell you, if you go away from him, you're feeding into his ego. Y'all ain't throwing up. Yeah, you see where he got his hands up, bruh. If I'm throwing at you, and you winning some, and we winning some, you know what's happening? You're frustrated. And all my wide receivers aren't really talkers like that. Like, so he can talk all he want. Coop might wait, time out, I ain't gonna lie, because you saw what he did to Marcus Peters. You know what I'm saying? He about to slam him on the ground. But all my other guys, you know, they dogs, but they ain't Dez dogs. You know what I'm saying? They ain't about to jump all in your face. They ain't gonna do all that. You know what I'm saying? CD ain't gonna do all that. Hey man, we got 58 likes, man. If you like what you're hearing right now, you need to make sure you hit that like button, man. Let me tell y'all something. 2020 is so crazy. It don't even say like button no more. It's just a big old thumb like this. So I get it. That's why some of y'all ain't hit that like button, because you didn't know. 2020 changed the like button. It don't say like no more. It's a big old thumb. So go hit that big old thumb down there. You know what I'm saying? Hit that big old thumb so we can make sure we hit that like button. Also, you guys also remember that tonight, man, we got my boys. We back in the building, man. We back in the building. We got Boss Cowboy and West Coast back in the building. So to celebrate that, man, the top star giver tonight will be going home with the Jalen Smith autographed 10x12 portrait. You know, this is CEV Tuesday, so you know he had to do the hashtag CEV. And then he had to slam him with America's team, man. So you already know what it is, man. That's my bro right there. That's my chub, you know what I'm saying, as we say it. You know what I'm saying? And then also, man, shout out to the people who hit that share, because I'm going to tell you guys right now, a share button is just as important as a star, and I appreciate you both. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to be giving you guys the top share is going to get that top. It's going to get the Larry Allen rookie card, man. It's coming out of my own private collection right here. You feel me? Let's go.
That's crazy too, bro.
Oh, man, you know.
That's crazy.
You know.
How you giving that away?
You know, man. You know, my wife told me we was moving. And you know what I'm saying, she made some threats, and I came up with a good idea. That's what happened. If you really want to know, boss, like, you know what I'm saying, she came in there, you know what I'm saying, she made a couple threats, and, you know what I'm saying, I had to, clean some stuff out, you know what I'm saying, called me a hoarder and a cowboy hoarder, you know what I'm saying, and, you know what I'm saying, so we had to make life choices, bro, life choices. Life is all about making the right choice, you know what I'm saying. It's all about making the right choice, man. So, let's talk about, let me talk about what I think, what the Cowboys in this offensive line has to do, man. The Cowboys in this offensive line has to do this. We have to run the damn ball this week. The reason why I'm telling you right now we have to run the damn ball is because of this right here, man. In the last three games that has been played in this series, because I'm gonna tell you something cool also about the Rams. The outside of the Philadelphia Eagles, the Washington Redskins, and the what's that shitty team? The Giants? Yeah, the Giants. Yeah, the Giants. This is a team that Dak knows very well. Matter of fact, He played his first game ever in the NFL against the Rams. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's probably been a whole makeup of a whole new team, but I'm just saying, like, California is something we feel very comfortable in our skin. And, we know we kind of rule the state. You know what I'm saying? Like, their own – like, I'm going to tell you like this. When the Rams lost the Super Bowl, the L.A. Times said, make way for the L.A. Lambs. That's what their own newspaper called them, bro. Like, bro, could you imagine if Fort Worth Sun called the Cowboys the Dallas Cowgirls? Bro, Jerry Jones will shut that he'll buy it, bro, and shut him down, bro. Right. Jerry would literally buy the whole newspaper and then shut it down. As of Thursday, you're all out of jobs. Peace. Jerry don't play that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. So it's like the mentality is just totally different. But, I mean, I love this. I love that Dak is coming in here. And let me tell you, the last game that we played them, Dak only had to throw the ball 23 times. Now, Jared Goff, guess what he did? He only threw the ball 53 times. 53 times, y'all. I'm going to keep it real with you guys. There is no quarterback, and I want to say maybe Patrick Mahomes, but even him, there's no quarterback I want in the NFL throwing the ball 53 times, bro. And they only ran 68 total plays. So you know what that means, Boss Cowboy? 73%. We figured this out in my earlier show. 73% of the time, he was dropping back, bro. That's crazy, bro.
That's crazy. That's crazy. And see, that's that. When we get into the defense,
is Sean McVay that smart, or is he like Jason Garrett it over there? I feel like he's Jason Garrett it over there.
Yeah, I mean, the partially it's also they definitely believe in using the pass like the run, because we was trying to get the to 2nd and 5 only a lot of times under the previous regime through usually running the ball. It's certain teams that's gonna try to get that 2nd and 5 a lot of different ways, and they're one of those teams. But at the same time, that's also, to your point, giving your quarterback a lot of opportunities to really put up some big numbers. And when you having opportunities like that, and Dak is still out yarding you and out touchdowning you, it's just so obvious who the better quarterback is. And since the fact that we, looking at their defense versus our offense, this is also where Dak is just going to come out and just ice this team, man. Especially if Cam hold up the right tackle. If the right tackle hold up, man, it's going to be nasty for Dak.
It is.
Like, Dak going to come out this game and put it like this. He gonna do 350 easy. Even with Zeke going off.
I mean, this is my thing, right? When the run game opens up everything, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Like, Dak is one of those dudes that just keeps scoring. Like, he's like one of those guys that, like, he don't take his foot off the gas. He himself don't take the foot off the gas. Now, I don't know what management's gonna do, but he himself, he's not doing it. You know what I'm saying? He got some 20-point bangers on his team, and guess what? He got one against the Rams. Now, the cool thing about it is, man, the cool thing about these Rams having to throw the ball 53 times, man, it put their defense on the field forever, man. Why? Because the Cowboys had the ball 36 minutes, man. 36 minutes, 36.58. It was like 36.47 minutes. Like, that's literally almost, and the game was only 64 minutes. So imagine your defense being on the field almost 68, 70% of the game, man. Like, that's what the Dallas Cowboy defense did with the run against this team right here. Why? Because when we played them in the playoffs, guess what? They ran for 260, and they held us to 50 yards, and we lost. Very next year, we ran 250, held them to 56. Guess what? They lost. You know what I'm saying? Week 1, like, I'm going to tell you this right here. And I've made this guarantee this right here. This ain't even a prediction. This is just a flat-out guarantee. You know what I'm saying? Like, if the Dallas Cowboys rush for over 200 yards, you're going to blow this team out by 20 points, period. Dak's going to have a touchdown. I can see CD. I'm going to tell you the two people who I actually can see get touchdowns this week. I can actually see CD Lamb and Blake Jarwin getting touchdowns this week. The reason why I can see CD Lamb is because I believe they're going to design plays to get him a touchdown this week. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think they're going to purposely design plays to get him a hub this year. I mean, not this year, but this weekend exactly, too. You know what I'm saying? And then especially when you're coming home to Dallas on prime time, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, they're definitely going to try to get him a tub. And then Blake Jarman, the reason why I say Blake Jeezy, y'all know, ladies, why y'all call him Blake Jarman? Why y'all call him Blake Jeezy? Because he make it look so easy. Y'all already know, man. Blake Jarman, man, there's going to come a time where Aaron Donald is going to get loose, and all you're going to see is 99 about to collapse on your quarterback. Dap's going to throw that thing out there, and guess what? Mr. Jar Easy is going to catch that ball, and you already know he running like his pants is on fire, man. He running to the end zone. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like, you know, I have this strong feeling, and not even strong feeling, just the way this defense is set up. Like, you know, obviously, you know, Jalen Ramsey's going to be over there playing with Amari Cooper. So since he's going to be playing with Amari Cooper, that's going to leave freaking Jarwin on linebackers. And remember, they lost Littleton. Littleton was their best linebacker. That was their best linebacker. Well, guess what? They lost him. They lost him in free agency. You know what I'm saying? Then they brought in Ashawn Robinson. Well, guess what? Y'all know I liked him coming out of, it was like Alabama. He ain't playing. You know what I'm saying? He going to be on the sidelines. Yep. He out. So we ain't even got to worry about him. You know what I'm saying? Now, they did bring in Leonard Floyd. Leonard Floyd was a top 10 pick, joined the Rams on a one-year deal from spending his last 4 years with the Chicago Bears. The Rams defensive coordinator, Brandon Slay, coached Floyd in 2017, 2018. So this is basically like an Alden, not necessarily Alden Smith situation because he ain't got no suspensions, but this is a situation where you have a coach who knows a guy who was like, yo, bring this guy in, I'm going to take care of him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to make sure he good. You know what I'm saying? This is one of them situations with Leonard Floyd. But let me tell you, though, because Leonard Floyd, you can't not pay attention to him because the young man has 154 combined tackles and 18 and a half sacks, 2 safeties, and 9 pass breakups, and 1 interception across 54 career games. That's balling, bruh. University of Georgia prospect. You guys know how I feel about them goddamn Georgia boys, except for the boy that just stood. Except for that dummy, man. The dude that just threw his whole career away because he wanted to rob some millionaires while you are a millionaire. Like, you made your mama look bad, bro. The Baker kid, I'm sorry, bro. You made your whole family look bad on that one. I gave that to y'all for free. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Giants for drafting him, right? All right, also, Boss Cowboy, I think with this offensive line, because you got to remember, man, this is technically a new offensive line playing together. You got 3 guys. 3 guys on this offensive line didn't play in Week 17 last year. You know what I'm saying? That's Joe Looney, that's Connor Williams, and that's whoever's going to play for the La'el Collins. And did they say it was going to be Cam?
Yeah. I mean, that's what the depth, yes.
That's what the depth says. So who's going to be your swing then?
Have Steele backing them up from Tech.
So who's going to be your swing then?
Right now they have it as Steele.
All right, whatever.
Yeah, it is Steele right now. And I feel a lot better about Steele than I do Brandon Knight.
Can I vent for 2 seconds? There is no reason that the Dallas Cowboys should have people on their offensive line that you do not know. Like, I hate the fact that the Dallas Cowboys don't, like, some teams, they'll say that they have great players, and they'll be like, you know what, let's surround our great players with other great players. Like, bro, when someone goes down in your offensive line, stop replacing them with dudes, bruh. Like, think about this, man. You drafted this offensive line. We didn't accidentally get this line. We have 3 first-round picks, technically 4, because La'el Collins would have been a first-round draft pick. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, how are you replacing first-round draft pick? I mean, I love Tyler Baez, too. I love him. You know what I'm saying? But, like, bro, just the thought of saying that we're going to replace first-round draft picks, guys who were listed at the best at their position, with some guys who were just, you know what I'm saying? Like the Cowboys, man, we gotta stop doing that, man. Because bridges are good, but not all bridges are good, especially when it comes to your offensive line. And I just feel you should never have a situation when you have more new guys than old guys on your offensive line. You know what I'm saying? What's your thoughts, boss?
It's very scary. I mean, but this is the right game. So we going obviously week by week. And going week by week, I feel good about this week. And another week, I would have been absolutely terrified. You know, but this is the best week to see what Cam is. And God forbid, I don't at all want to see what steel is, because if we see what steel is now, we're in major trouble.
Major. Because, man, I heard put it like this. This is one thing I've heard about training camp. I heard there was a lot of sacks going along in training camp. Because I heard that Bradley and I had some sacks. I heard D-Law was killing folks. He don't count, though. But I'm just saying, like, who you think them dudes they was getting them sacks on? The dudes that's going to play this Sunday? What you thought them was, oh, yeah, no, we got rid of all them dudes because we got some better ones in the back. No. You know what I'm saying? You know how they be like, nah, we just put them out there, but we got some better ones in the back. Nah, bruh. You know, they was killing these dudes. These are the dudes they was killing. And that irritates me, man. Like, that irritates me, bro. It don't trip because we're going to be talking a offense tomorrow, so we're going to, you know what I'm saying? It ain't tripping. You feel me? West Coast, do you think TP gets any play time this Sunday?
Of course.
Go ahead, boss.
Yes. You got it.
So, Boss Cowboy says, yes, he believes that he will be getting some playing time.
No doubt.
My thing is this, though. I hate having Tony TP as your wit man. Oh, yeah, we in the church and we ain't going nowhere. I don't like seeing him listed as a backup running back, man. I just don't like seeing it. The reason being is because, man, you tell me a backup running back whose jersey you'll buy. You feel me? You want to know why? Because you don't know who they are. You feel me? Who's Le'Veon Bell's backup? I don't know. Some dude. You going to buy his jersey? No. You know what I'm saying? I want Tony Pollard to be a weapon. You know what I'm saying? Weapons are on the field at all time. Backup running backs are on the field when the starter is tired. Well, guess what? Zeke is going into his extension this year, and I have a strong feeling he's not going to be too tired this year. You feel me? It's just something about when people get paid, they get them juices and berries flowing just a little bit faster. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think, and he was at training camp this year. You know what I'm saying? So remember last year he wasn't at training camp. He's at training camp this year. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, do I want to see Tony Pollard on the field? Absolutely. I just don't want to see him as a backup running back. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to see him as a backup running back. I want to see him as something more. You know what I'm saying? My boy Brian says, Bradley and I is a monster, bro. I believe the dude might be a natural. He had 13 sacks coming into and going to the draft. Didn't get drafted high because of the slow 40. You know what I'm saying? My boy said you got Frank Gore backing up Bell. To be honest with you, that's what I would rather have. That's the setup I would rather have. Honestly, I would rather have Adrian Peterson backing up Zeke than freaking Tony Pollard, and then put Tony Pollard as a weapon, man. He could be a wide receiver one game. He could be a running back one. He could be whatever the hell whatever we want him to be. That's what he going to be. You know what I'm saying? And you'll have to guess every single week. But I'm going to tell you, a backup running back is only going to touch the ball 6-7 times. Why? Because Ezekiel Elliott is about to go into that extension money, and he about to show y'all that he pissed off about y'all saying he wasn't the best running back in the NFL. I'm just telling y'all. What you thought he forgot about that? Nah, he ain't forget about that. And he about to show y'all. You know what I'm saying? The only problem is you can't hand the ball off to two people at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say don't even just avoid it, man. Just put him over there. Let him work, man. Let him work in space like he was naturally done. Now, boss, your boy Gerald Henderson will be not playing in this game. I don't know if you can hear me, but he won't be playing.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that from his because I looked up obviously the scouting report. Yeah, he's out. And because when I'm looking at the Rams, you know what I see, and I'm being all the way honest. I see the benefit of a Stephen Jones, because you know why this team looks so different? Salary cap issues.
Yeah,
they couldn't afford it. They have a bad management plan, and this is what happens when you buy expensive guys versus building through the draft.
Yep.
You look at a team, and they totally different. Like, that team is totally different than a team that got them to the Super Bowl. So, so on paper, this team, the Rams, is only going to be something because of McVay. But on paper, this is not even close to a Super Bowl roster.
Yeah, they're not a good team.
We should beat this team by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, they're not a good team. Like, they're not a good team. And then think about this. They got to go, too. The sad thing about the Rams, too, and I think they did them like this because I think that stadium is open and ready, but I don't think it's ready because the NFL gave them two home games in their first 7 games. And then they play the whole NFC East in the first 4 weeks. Like, bro, they're going to get killed. Like, I'm telling you guys, by week 7, going into week 7, the Rams are going to be 2-6. At best, they're going to be 2-6. Because they go to Philly next week, and then they go to Washington like the next week after that or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So it gets crazy for them. My boy Tracy says, I don't want us to force the ball downfield all time. Just because we have weapons at the wide receiver position, we need a balanced attack. To be honest with you, I don't even think we need necessarily balance, man. I think you need to go with what is working. You know what I'm saying? And I think what this game plan says is you run the dang ball. Cowboys hand that ball off 45 times to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because when that happens, you're going to run through this team. And all those play action is just all it's going to do is just open up everything. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because when you run the ball successful, they got to come up. They're going to have to come up. You're going to need your corners to come up and run support. You're going to need them dudes to come up and run support. So they're going to have to come up. And then guess what they do when they come up? You pop CeeDee Lamb right over the top and get his first touchdown in the NFL off play action. Let's go. Just caught it. My boy Ryan says, my boy Boss couldn't have said it more. It's better. And I said it ever since you can't help it, use your draft picks for pivotal players. Why? The Rams have $36 million in dead money. And I'm going to tell you also, the Rams also give up on players very easily too.
Yep.
That's part of the reason why they got the dead money. Not because they drafted them, it's because they gave up on them too early. Go ahead, boss.
I mean, it's just it's
because I think some people are going to use that as an excuse on why we shouldn't pay Dak, and I'm like, heck no. Please clear that up.
Yeah, that's totally different.
Please clear the air, brother.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say, I mean,
explain that thought just a little bit.
We've hammered on the ball drop, which is pretty much an epic ball drop by the Jones family when it comes to Dak Prescott's contract. At the same time, I still wholeheartedly trust Stephen Jones on building the team.
Yeah.
I don't trust him when it comes to our stars. I think he gets over-aggressive, right? And I think it's bad for morale. But I do love his strategy, and I still give him an A-, A+ on team building. Because this team for the last 6 years, whether we went 8-8, 12-4, 13-3, had a 12-14 minimum.
Yeah.
Like 6 years straight.
Yep, that's fact. It's fact.
You know, so it's like I do want to take a little bit of time because I know we really hammer him on Dak. But at the same time, we got to sometimes stop and say, I appreciate you too. I really appreciate you, that you're good, especially when it comes to value picks. Like that was a value pick last year.
Bro, Dak is gonna go down as probably one of the best late round draft pick. Like when the Cowboys are so crazy. But I'm gonna tell you, when it's not even when it's all said and done. Right now, if you ask Jerry Jones what is the best draft pick commodity you've ever taken, there's no way he can't say freaking Dak Prescott. It's not Tony. I'm gonna tell you why it's not Tony Romo. Tony Romo, an undrafted free agent. But when you can't say Troy Aikman, why? Because you drafted him first overall, bro. You knew what you were getting. You had the expectation, bro. You drafted Dak as a 4th-round pick behind 2 other quarterbacks. And you only had to pay him $2 million for 4 years. When it's all said and done, you're going to end up paying him, what, 31 plus 2? $33 million for 4 years, 5 years. What's 33 divided by 5? That's going to go down as one of your greatest. What is that?
About 6.7.
You got 5 years of good quarterback. He's not Tom Brady. Okay, but he ain't lower than anybody that you can name under 6. You got top 6 quarterback play for $6 million a year. Are you kidding me? That's what you're paying Aldon Smith, and he ain't played football in 5 years. Like, that's what I be trying to – that's why that be the stuff that be like when we be talking about defense and then all of a sudden, but, hey, technically we can talk about Dak. You know what I'm saying? Because he's going to be playing against this defense. So I hope Dak shred they bud. Dak actually plays fairly well against these guys. Like in that Rams game in the playoffs, I was there in the building, cried, mourned, everything. And I'm going to tell you this right now, man. When Dak walked onto that field, we were down. I just knew in my heart that young man was going to put us in a position to win that game. And you know what? He did. The only problem is on 4th and 1, your offensive coordinator called a play that got him fired, and it should have. Why? Because everybody in the damn stadium knew what the play was. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the play in the whole stadium knew we was about to run the ball. In the teeth of Aaron Donald and Ndamukong Suh, who does not play for them anymore. Also, let's just remember this too. Aaron Donald was currently on the field when we slapped that 250 on him last year. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody to think, oh, no, Aaron Donald didn't. Because I know there's somebody, oh, yeah, but Aaron Donald didn't play. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He did play. And Ramsey played. We threw 2 touchdowns. They were basically obsolete. You want to know why? Because Ramsey, as much as he loved to tackle, he's still a corner. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's still a corner. You know what I'm saying? I say this, man. Throw at that young man. Throw at Ramsey. We got a $20 million wide receiver. You got a corner that's trying to get paid. All right, let's see what that's about then. Let's see what that life about. Because, see, this is the thing. Jalen Ramsey, if you want to get paid, these are the dogs you got to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Amari Cooper. Now, if they don't want a shadow, I ain't tripping. Everybody under Jalen Ramsey about to get their butt ripped. Because you already know how you know what I'm saying, how Coop do. The only person that can stay in front of him really is probably going to be Jalen Ramsey. You know what I'm saying? So, I love what you said about these young dudes and the decoy, man. You absolutely right. Like this might be a game, and I'm gonna tell y'all this. I need to say this too. If Cooper only get 3 catches for like 50 yards, you better not say nothing.
It will, bro.
Hell no. Hell no. Like I promise you right now, if Cooper only get 3
you just predicted it. It's gonna happen, bro.
Like y'all better not say nothing.
It's gonna happen, bro. They gonna. Oh, you are way ahead.
Bruh, because I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. Cooper's going to get 60 yards. CeeDee Lamb's going to go off. And then some idiot's going to be like, hey, man, I told you we need to trade. I told you that we're going to trade Cooper, man. We're going to trade Cooper. Bro, it's Cooper's out of here, man. And see, like, that's just how Cowboy fans are, man. Like, literally, man. Like seriously, like, man, like, you know what I'm saying? Cut the commercials. Hey, man, you guys make sure you guys don't forget the top star giver tonight. Top star giver tonight. We'll be going home with the autograph. It's CEV Tuesday. So top star giver is going to be going home with the CEV autograph 12x14 picture. I'm going to send that out to you today. Somebody already won one earlier on my early show, so I only got 4 more left. But somebody will be going home with this today. And the top sharer, that is a word, the top sharer will be going home with the Larry Allen rookie card. Now, boss, I want to know, man. I'm just saying right now, man. What you going to say to these people? What you going to say to these? What's going to be your response if Cooper only get 3? He ain't going to get 2 catches, but he might get like 3 or 4 catches for like 60 yards. What's going to be your response to these folks, boss? I need to know. You need to be thinking about this type of stuff.
I'm going to say I called it, like, because I want him to be the decoy. I mean, I don't mind. It's only one ball. And if your best defensive person besides Aaron Donald is isolated on him, then that just opens it up for
everybody else. That's called team football, actually.
Yeah, it's called. Oh man, but get my mic going, boy. Ooh,
I'm just saying that's called team football.
Football.
It's called team football. And you know the cool thing about Amari Cooper being paid? I'm going to tell you guys the best thing about Amari Cooper being paid is the exact same thing I always say about Zeke. Now that he's being paid, bro, look, he not necessarily have an off game, but you can do these types of things when you're paid. You want to know why? Because at $20 million, they're paying you more to just catch footballs, bro. Like, I'm paying you to catch footballs. I'm paying you to kiss kids. I'm paying you to come down here and do some promos. Like, it's a lot of stuff that goes into paying somebody $20 million. And guess what? When I pay you $20 million, that also means this. What? That means that you're not going to take all the shots tonight. Why? Because we're going to let this other dude take the shots. There was this dude named Bruce Boner, and he was played for the Spurs. I spit on him. He played for the Spurs, and he used to call himself, I'm the Kobe stopper. You know what I'm saying? So you know what Phil used to do, man? Phil used to get the Spurs. This is how we figured out the way to eventually try to get when we got through that series and beat them in the finals. You know what we did? We let them stop Kobe, and everybody else just went off, bruh. And they, like, literally, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody else went off. And that's what we used to do to them, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's why I say, like, yo, you know, if Cooper only gets like 60 yards, I don't want to hear your mouth. I don't want to hear your mouth, okay? Like, when you make $20 million, you don't got to lead. Like, Cooper, what I'm paying Cooper to do is to have that $20 million effect. Because I'm going to tell you like this. When you make a number one corner get on an island and only stick you got to be doing something damn good because he's not going to do that to everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you what you also do. You get Jalen Ramsey off of CeeDee Lamb. You get Jalen Ramsey off of Amari Cooper. And I'm going to tell you this right now. I believe that Amari Cooper is better than I believe that Michael Gallup is better than most second corners. You know what I'm saying? And I know for a fact CeeDee Lamb's better than most third corners, and that's where he's going to be at. Like, you're going to and I would dread the day that they accidentally get CeeDee Lamb on a linebacker like, oh, my God, yeah, hey, I got him, I'm going to press out. No, bro, call a timeout, fam. Like, no, bro, call a timeout, fam, because if you don't, we going over your head. You know what I'm saying?
And I pray that we give the deception as of still being a run-first offense.
Yep.
I want us to do that because I want us to kind of grind ourselves into football shape. Yep. Those are two reasons why I really believe that Zeke should be the primary focus of this game.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the cool thing about, like you said, about that run. You know what I'm saying? Is selling that run because it's all it's gonna do is open up everything. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is this: if the Rams cannot stop the run, I'm gonna tell you guys this right now. They can't theoretically do anything. Like, they can't, because their defense is, when you have Aaron Donald, he is not just like a centerpiece of their defense. He is the focal point of their defense. He is the rock. And if you get that rock moving, bro, everything else is going to be Gucci behind him because everything behind him gets younger. You know what I'm saying? They got a linebacker that's going to be unproven. Why? Because Littleton left. Then the guy they brought in to bring him, the guy that they brought in to bring for him, he got a little bit dinged up too. He is going to play. I got his name on my little list right here. But you know what I'm saying? The guy that they have that's going to be bringing him in, he got a little bit of dinged up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, I definitely see the Cowboys, man. This is going to be one of those games where it's going to be mismatch. Like, whenever you get that mismatch, you get CeeDee Lamb on a third corner. Man, come on, bro. Let that young man go to work. Let that man go to work, bro. That's him playing. That's him back at Oklahoma, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's him back at Oklahoma, bro. That's him back at Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? Go to work. Like honestly, if he's on the third corner, I'm treating him like he back at Oklahoma doing dudes. He top dog, top shotter. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I want to do. And but guess what? It might come with Cooper only getting 60 yards. But I need all you guys to commit to not turning on my boy Cooper. All right? And I'm gonna tell you guys this. Cooper might defer a little bit to CeeDee Lamb to help him get, because guess what? The better CeeDee Lamb is, because imagine this. Imagine if it gets to the point where you got to switch that double team. Now you're going to tell me you're going to put Amari Cooper one-on-one? Oh, my God, no. Game over. Hang it up, man. Put the kids to bed. The jello's jiggling. You know what I'm saying? Like, put it to bed. You know what I'm saying? That, like, it's after that happens, it's over with, dog. It's over with. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you really want. You want one of these, because see, it's cool to have all these receivers say they dope and fast and fun, and you know what I'm saying, they so explosive. But what we need to know is, do we have two wide receivers that demand double coverage? Because if you do that, you got goddamn Harper, and you got the playmaker. You feel me? Like, the playmaker, obviously the greatest to do it, but man, you had to slide over there because Harper was gonna tear you up. So that's the effect that Cowboys want to have. You know what I'm saying? The playmaker always made his second receiver nice. That's why, I mean, to be honest with you, like, you know, how often do you have a second receiver, you know what I'm saying, as beloved as some of our second receivers over the history of the Dallas Cowboys? You want to know why? Because them first receivers understood their role, man. And Harper ate. Like hey, shout out to somebody watching me on Periscope. Salute to you. Hey, what's your thoughts, Boss Cowboy, man? We about to get up out of here, man.
Yeah, man. Now, in terms of our offense versus their defense, especially with the surprise effect, bro, I'm just like Marcus Jones just put in like an epic comment. He said no receiver had over 50 yards the last time we played them. That's because we dominated them on the ground, is what he's saying.
Yep.
And they are even more depleted now than then.
Even more depleted. Even more depleted.
And fresh. So, like, I expect the same thing. I expect us to grind them out and actually, honestly, do whatever we want to do. So, if we want to go at them through the air, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. And we're going to do it, and it's going to look great. You know, so this is going to be an offensive game. You know, and the edge is going to also be to our defense because we got a lot of stars on the defense, and attrition has not set in. So my last thoughts in terms of our offense versus their defense is getting ready to be magical.
Hey, say something, boss.
Magical.
Man, that's the clearest you've been all night. Go. We good. Go. You can keep going.
Oh, really?
Yeah, keep talking. Go ahead.
Nah, but it's getting ready to be magical. So it's one of those things to where, you know, from us scouting these teams for a long time, we know how to look on paper and match these guys to our team. And nothing but Aaron Donald and maybe a little bit of Jalen Ramsey because, like we said earlier, Jalen Ramsey is not great on route runners. Like when he talk about the receivers he fears, he always name guys that are excellent route runners because that's actually a kryptonite to his skill set.
That's why. That's why Deion Sanders said. That's why Deion Sanders said he saw him as a safety.
Exactly. So when you
that's why Deion Sanders said that he saw him as a safety.
Yeah. So when you match that up to one of the most explosive route runners in the league, it's like you said, go ahead and make that man earn his money. And Cooper is gonna win that matchup. I'm telling you, man. Cooper is. I'm not saying dominate, but it depends on what he's doing. So if he's actually running routes, breaking routes, digs, slants, and stuff like that. Man,
yeah.
He'll do his thing. But it's whatever we want to do on our offense. It's literally whatever we want to do. If we say we're going to feature Zeke and pounding, we're going to ground and pound. That's what we're going to do. If we say we're going to just air these boys out, that's what we're going to do. What I would prefer is to just pound these guys.
Yeah.
And just hold back.
Yeah. And think of
our tougher games.
Oh, my God. You be taking my goddamn thoughts out of my freaking head. Welcome back, Boss Cowboy. Welcome back, bro. Go ahead. I ain't even go. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Like, yeah, I want to control the ground. I want to get my guys in and out this game. Another thing, if you try to come out airing the ball out, that's risky.
Hey, explain that thought about not showing your play, running the ball, and so you don't have. Because, bro, that's my very next thought that I'm about to talk about. But you said it, so go ahead. Because we're 100% on the same page. Like, why show your offense if you don't have to? If you can just win by running the ball.
Show it. Like, give the illusion for teams that studying you and that fear you that we are pretty much the same.
Yep.
You can do that because Kellen Moore was under the old regime and can kind of draw out a scheme to appear that we're more run dominant than we plan to be. So, and especially because we know this front on paper is weak, why not do that? To where I'm not going to show all my tricks and toys. I'd rather you think that we're just what we was last year.
You want Atlanta.
Just a slight upgrade with Lamb.
Atlanta, when you play Atlanta, because Atlanta's going to look at this film, and what we're basically saying is we believe that this is a team where you don't need to break out, like you don't got to bring out the new big bombs and the new big guns that you bought out. Like just use them same guns. Like this is a team that we could literally use a very basic game plan to beat them. You know what I'm saying? Because unfortunately, between injury and the fact that they put themselves on Hard Knocks, like, man, the Cowboys know way more about this team than they know about us. You know what I'm saying? I think the only thing that the Rams have really going for them is this word that I always have a hard time saying. It's called anonymity. You know what I'm saying? And it's basically the unknown. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like a guy walking into a store with a mask over his face. You know what I'm saying? You know, you can't see anything. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, that's the thing that the unknown is, I think, is really the biggest factor that they're going to try to weigh on, is the fact that, oh, you guys don't know us. And also, I'm going to tell you this, too, that something we haven't really talked about is this, man. We got some spies, bruh. Like, we got some certified spies that work for the Cowboys. Why? Because their freaking running back coach, the guy who is teaching running backs on the Rams how to beat this front every day at practice, Skip Pete, works for the Dallas Cowboys now. You know what I'm saying? And then you got your special teams coach in your special teams coach in Fossil, and your goddamn kicker, who all played for the Rams last year. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, you're telling me that, you know, so the and I'm going to tell you something else that we haven't even said tonight, something I think is huge, bruh. Wade Phillip is not the defensive coordinator no more. He left. You know what I'm saying? So they have a whole new – so think about this. These last 3 years, that was Wade Phillip's defense. Like, let's just be real. Let Wade know these Cowboys. That's why he's called the Wade Phillips defense. You know what I'm saying? He knows what the Cowboys want to do. And more importantly, he knew what Jason Garrett wanted to do. Let's just be real. You know what I'm saying? You can't hide that. He knew what Jason Garrett wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I think Jason Garrett will always struggle against Wade Phillips. I just believe that. Because I believe that Wade Phillip knows what he wants to do as an offensive coordinator. So, you know, as long as he ain't got to play, if I was Jason Garrett, I would hire him. Like, a guy like that, I can't be playing you every week. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro, you got to come work with me. Like, we got to be on the same team. I can meet you in the Super Bowl. But, yeah, Wade Phillip he had Jason Garrett figured out. You know what I'm saying? Whether that be the play calling or just the mentality of what he felt Jason Garrett wanted to do. And I'm going to tell you guys something for sure he knew. He knew what Jason Garrett was going to do in pivotal, like in 4th and 1 moments. Like, they knew exactly what we were going to do in 2018. You know what I'm saying? The reason why it didn't matter what we were going to do in 2019, you want to know why? Because we ran the ball so effectively. Zeke was averaging the whole running game was averaging 5.8 yards per carry. You know what that is? That's damn near 6 yards on first down. That means your second down is now what? Second down is now what, y'all? Second down is now 2nd and 4. Like, on 2nd and 4, I can run any play in my playbook. And I'm going to tell you guys this. We didn't really see a lot of third downs, too. The year I'm talking about, our best year at doing this was 2016. We led the league in third down completions. I think we were like 46%. But we were also cheating. You want to know why? Because we had the lowest attempts. You feel me? So it's like this. If you know what I'm saying? What's harder, to take a test with 10 questions or to take a test with 100 questions? You know what I'm saying? So it's like we had less attempts. You know what I'm saying? So that was the biggest thing. And then when we did get third down, we were effective. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, that's the main thing the Cowboys got to make sure we get through, man. If we get this thing going to 5, we get ourselves at about 5.5, damn near 6 yards per rush, bruh. They are tired. They are moving. I don't care who Aaron Donald is. We're about to test that. We're about to test that conditioning. Because I'm going to tell you guys something else. Somebody who also is going to get tested without being tested in this game is the strength and conditioning coaches. Like, they're going to be tested too. It sucks because they only had like a month to get these guys in shape when they typically would have had like 2.5 months. That's why you didn't see a lot of rookies make the teams these years. Just keep it real. We should have known. I've been telling y'all that too. I told y'all, if their name ain't CeeDee Lamb, if their name ain't Diggs, I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying?
You're not putting the job.
Huh?
Right. No, you're right. Yeah.
Like, and also something that shout out to my boy Boss, something that he said that brought to our attention when we first hired Mike McCarthy is this. Mike McCarthy is a veterans coach. He's a guy who cuts for the veterans. You know what I'm saying? Like, he like the young buckers, but he's a guy that cuts for he likes those veteran players. You know what I'm saying? So you've seen a lot of those veteran players get that action. But and you know what it also shows you is the real game that Diggs and a CD Lamb really got, bro. Like, really got. Hey, before we get up out of here, because I think we talked everything we talked on this defense. We're going to talk offense tomorrow. The phone, his Boss Cowboys mic will be working, so don't trip. I will be giving some away tomorrow night, so make sure y'all come, and let's have a good time. Also, before we get out of here, man, I want to talk about real quick before we let you go, boss. What was your thoughts when you saw Anthony Brown and Trevon Diggs as your starting corners for the Dallas Cowboys for this game?
I don't believe that depth chart at all. And we might need to start the show on that tomorrow before we go to offense, because, man, that depth Everson Griffin, second team, bro. Crawford starting.
It started Crawford, $6 million acquisition, and he's a guaranteed defensive end. He played 956 snaps at the defensive end last year, and you really brought him in to be a backup? Hey, remember, top star givers going home with Jalen Smith's autograph picture. Top shares going home with the Larry Allen card. Make sure you guys hit that share button. Make sure you hit that star button. Like, bro, when I saw that, bro, I instantly thought Mike McCarthy's playing some shit. He's being funny. He's being funny. He's putting weird information out there, bro. There's no way that the Cowboys are starting a rookie with Anthony Brown, with Jordan Lewis and both Chidobe Awuzie on as your second, your third, and fourth. Dog, come on, dog.
McCarthy's so shady.
Bro, there's no way. That's the same thing. I'm not trying to be no conspiracy theorist, but I'm going to just say, Anthony Brown, this is really not a good game for Anthony Brown. You want to know why? Because we're playing route runners. We're playing route runners. Like, we're playing route runners. We're playing guys who do hitch routes, slants. He don't do good on those routes. Like Anthony Brown's strength is running straight. That's his strength. Like, in and out of cuts, man, come on, bro. You made the video. I only watched the video that you made. Like, come on, bro. He gave 13 touchdowns. Gave up 13 touchdowns, bro. I just don't. There's no way that's what the Cowboys said, yo. Now, I get Jordan Lewis because I thought Jordan Lewis was supposed to be on the injured reserve, so I get that he's maybe your fourth corner at best, if he play. But, bro, I'm sorry. And then my thing is this. Don't you think that, like, I would actually take Brandon Carr. I would actually say put Brandon Carr out there. Let me see Brandon Carr, because I've seen Anthony Brown. Like, I've seen him. You know what I'm saying? I've seen him. You know what I'm saying? Outside of straightway speed, man, the film on him is crucial, man. Like, it's crucial, and it's not big plays, bro. It's touchdowns, man. Like, that's my only thing about.
Anthony Brown would get cut up if he started.
Bruh. And think about this. They're going to throw the ball 53 times? So you're going to tell me you want Anthony Brown defending 53 times?
Cooper Kupp would eat that man alive.
Bruh. Cooper Kupp? Robert Woods. Robert Woods had 1,100 yards last year.
So, yeah.
Like, he's not going to be able to stay in front of them dudes 53 times.
Nope. That's just being honest. So, I know he's not trotting out there. This is McCarthy's tricks.
Yeah, I'm going to be – and as soon as they
gave it away with the Griffin. Like, come on now. Y'all would have made it look a little bit more realistic if y'all ain't pulled that mess. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I've been looking at this roster, bro, and I'm like, this makes no sense at all. How is Tyrone Crawford starting over your free agent acquisition, who you're calling your biggest free agent acquisition? What?
Yeah, and a top 100 player.
What?
A Pro Bowler.
You gave this dude $6 million.
And 2 hip surgery guy. Come on, man.
Over a guy who
went too far on trying to hide your hand. Just on that one, you got to just go on Jason Garrett and say, "Hey, we coming out with Griffin, and you know it. Stop it."
Yeah. Well, I mean, when I saw that, that's when I instantly knew, like, yeah, I think he's fudging the roster.
Yeah.
Because you got to think like this.
If he come out with Crawford over Griffin.
Then why did you bring in Crawford? If you bring, why did you even bring in F. Griffin then? because you're going to get Randy back in 3 weeks. You get what I'm saying?
It's gonna be really time to say McCarthy struggles on defense, and we need, it's gonna be time to say it. It's gonna be time to say it, and no hold back. It's gonna be like, what the hell is this? Like, okay, first we looking at Thompson. This is not a game for Thompson, man. We might need to talk about it, but what's my mic going?
Nah, man, I'm just saying, your whole back front is brand new, bro. Basically, except for Xavier Woods. Xavier Woods is your only senior DB in your thing, and you have they have a bunch of route runners. That's all they got. They're route runners. They're precision route runners, and they're getting open because of Sean McVay, not because of the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? You're actually playing against Sean McVay. You're not playing against the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what he's doing. He's McGough is only throwing the ball to wide open wide receivers. If you're not wide open, he ain't throwing the ball to you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's when I saw that, I was like, bro, first off, Anthony Brown didn't even finish the season. I love Diggs, but he's a rookie. That's unknown. Then freaking your safety behind him is supposed to be, what's his name? Who's supposed to be your safety? Xavier Woods. My mind just went blank. And Thompson. Like, bruh, like, this is not the game. Like, you need a safety. I mean, we're going to figure it out, though. We're going to talk about it more tomorrow. We're going to definitely figure it out tomorrow. I just feel like we could have did more with this defense. I know we did a lot with the front, but there's simple stuff that we could have did. Like, we could have got simple players. You know what I'm saying? I love Earl, but there's other guys we could have went and got, and we would have been like, damn, we upgraded. You know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't have to just stick with Xavier Woods. For whatever reason, the Cowboys feel that there's Xavier Woods, or there's Earl Thomas, or there's Jamal Adams. No, bro, there's a whole bunch of people in between him, like Hooker from Indianapolis, that's really good. You know what I'm saying? Like, my thing is this, bro. Like, if you were willing to start Anthony Brown, you should have just brought in Logan Ryan then. There's no way you looked over these other free agent guys out there and it's like, okay, Anthony Brown, you getting to start. I can't do it. Can't believe it. So I definitely believe that he's fudging around with the roster on that one. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, I appreciate everybody for rocking with us tonight. Ooh, got the hiccups. I appreciate everybody for rocking with us tonight. Hey, man, remember this top star giver tonight. We'll be going home with the Jalen Smith CEV autograph picture. I'm gonna be sending that out to the mail, man. I appreciate everybody that rocked with us tonight. Everybody who hit that share button. Also, the top share button, I will post it on the page, let you know who won the Larry Allen rookie card, and I'll be sending that out there to you as soon as possible, man. I just want to thank everybody who watched tonight, man. I hope you guys had a great time. I will be live tomorrow. At my regular time at 11 a.m. California time, and then that's 1 p.m. in Texas, and then 3 p.m. out there on the East Coast. So make sure you guys tune in tomorrow around the same time, man, so we can have ourselves a good time. And then tomorrow night, man, we're gonna be right back here with the audio, with Boss Cowboys Audio Fix, and we're gonna be talking the Rams offense versus the Cowboys defense. We're gonna be talking about how we think about who we think is gonna be the really starting defense, because I don't think that starting defense that they put out there is our actual starting defense, because it don't make no sense. I'm sorry. Like, there's a couple that I'm like, what the hell is this? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, my thing is this. Like, another thing, why wouldn't I think Reggie Robinson's good, but like, why wouldn't you put Reggie Robinson as your backup? why wouldn't you put Carr as your backup over Reggie Robinson? I know Carr's better than Reggie Robinson. He a rookie. Like, you got experience. Like, you know what I'm saying? I would actually put, like, when I'm looking at these safeties now, I would actually put Carr back there. Why? Because of his experience alone. You know what I'm saying? Because Xavier Woods, that dude makes mistakes, man. We're going to talk about it tomorrow, though, man. Boss Cowboy, man, let them know where they can find you at, man.
Boss Cowboy Sports.
I heard that, man. You got anything you're working on, any articles, anything you're working on you want to shout out?
Well, yeah, I'm just doing a whole new revamp. I'll talk about that with my mic better. Basically, like, the whole site getting revamped. Definitely go have a whole lot more content and stuff on my page. Then obviously go be starting the phase 2 of Boss Cowboy Sports book. So it's a lot coming.
Absolutely, man. Hey, well, we're going to be right here waiting for it, man. Hey, man, I just want to let everybody know we appreciate you guys for watching. You guys, most importantly, run the damn ball. Never look down because it starts up.